Well, it's Sunday, 2:35 in the afternoon, getting ready to start my Sunday shift. And remember I told you guys the NHL All Star game was in, and I expected to make this big money? Nah, I wasn't there. Even though it did produce some really good rides, the extension, longevity, just wasn't there. So Friday night, usual night. Saturday night, usual night. Thursday night, little disappointing, but it is what it is. So, I'm going to tell you all about it here in a few minutes. But first, I got to get some gas, man. I need gas. So let's start with Thursday night. Now, what I did this week, I put in more time this week than I normally do. I went out Monday, Tuesday. I had the early ride on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and of course today. And what I've been doing is I've been starting about between 3 and 5 o'clock every day, right? It just depends on the day. Like Friday, I got started a little later. Anyway, Thursday night really wasn't that great. I thought it would be more, but it just never really panned out that way. So the good thing about starting, around that, between that 3 and 5 o'clock is I'll catch a lot of short rides. Now, I know a lot of guys don't want to do short rides, and that's okay. For me, if I'm getting $2, $3, $4 a mile, if I'm going 2 miles for $9, I got no problem with that, because those rides start to add up, and they build a foundation for that big ride, that big pop later on. So Thursday, I think I did, I think it was like 150, something like that between the two apps. Friday, got out about the same time, 4:30, 5 o'clock on Friday. Wound up being a good day. Didn't look like it was going to start to be a good day. I think I did somewhere around 2:30 on Friday. Was home by midnight. Yesterday, dude, I was dragging hind parts all over the street. Just was not feeling energetic, but we got out. Got out about 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. Finished around midnight, like $360 for the night. So, and I'll put up all the screenshots so everybody can see them. Weird thing. Remember now, I told you, Uber all of a sudden quieted down. Wasn't sending me a lot of requests. All of a sudden, they start sending me requests, and the number's right. But Lyft, Lyft, man, I don't get their algorithm. It's like Friday night and Saturday night, they started sending me those garbage rides again, right? 35 miles, 38 miles for under $60 with bonus included. But yet during the week, those rides were paying out better than $2 a mile. Just doesn't make sense. It's like they know when you're out and it's busy is like the time they really want to stick it to you. It's almost counterproductive. You would think if you're trying to modify a driver's behavior, you want to get them when they're desperate, not when they're not desperate. But what the hell do I know? Anyway, so, it's okay so far this week. We're going to see how tonight goes, and then I'll do a wrap-up. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Today is Monday morning. Hope you guys were able to join us for the live stream with the Trading with Eddie, driving in style, watch him lose his money. And, of course, on my channel, I know it ain't for everybody, but it's all right because, some people are into it, some people ain't. Anyway, what I wanted to show you here was how we ended up for the week. Now, yesterday was kind of weak. I think I did a little over $100, so... we did $895.81 for Lyft, $446 for Uber. That was what we did, as you can see here. I put in 35 hours online time with Lyft, way more than I normally do. And I put in almost 26 hours with Uber. Now, the last video when I did this and gave you my total time online, it got people confused. You got to remember, I've only got 15 hours of book time on Lyft. And I don't know how many on Uber. They don't show us. But if I had to round about how many hours I put in total out there this week, I'd say it's somewhere around 45, right? Because I had a lot less trips, only had 15 trips on Uber versus 40 trips on Lyft. So you got to remember, there's a lot of time when the Uber app and the Lyft app are both on at the same time. So we'll go with 45 hours, which that's more than what I would normally do. But everybody thought the NHL game was really going to pan out. And like I said, I did get some good some good rides. $80, $90, $100 after tips. But to be honest, out of the NHL game, I think out of 55 trips, maybe 5 of them were for the game. So anyway, that's what we did this week. We're going to get out there today, 3:30, 4 o'clock. We're going to push it a little bit. I need to do more out there on the road. The money's there, I guess. Now, there's no events going on this week, so we're going to find out. And I'll get back with y'all. All right. Check us out Wednesday nights. Rideshare Garage Live, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. Don't forget, we got Jeff and Steven out at the Super Bowl. Waste Management Open this week. Super Bowl this week. They're both doing videos. I know Steven's doing a lot of live videos. So check him out at the Unbroken Driver, Uber Jeep AZ. Eddie is back online, driving in style. Kiera, follow Keys Tracks. And even Ron from the Rideshare Culture, he's doing his deal in the rental Tesla. Y'all need to check out his video that he just put out the other day discussing what he's paying for the Tesla and all that good stuff. And you know what? Special shout out to Tony and Lisa from the Driven Dad and the Driven Mom. You guys are giving me ideas. All right. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.